Hello everyone, I bring you warm greetings from Ghana. If you are Spanish, I say saludos. If you are Filipino, I say pagbati. If you are a returning subscriber, I'd like to thank you for choosing our channel. If you are a first-time viewer, I encourage you to please subscribe to our channel and to click on the notification button to be alerted on all new videos. Today, we are going to focus on 10 essential skills needed by room attendants. Sometimes they are also referred to as chambermaids or room maid. The housekeeping department is made up of two distinct units, the public area and the rooms unit. Room attendants fall under the rooms unit. The housekeeping department is an operational department in the hotel. The main duties include maintenance, aesthetic upkeep of rooms, public area, back areas, and the hotel surroundings. The housekeeping contributes to about 70 to 80% of the overall revenue generated in the hotel. It is therefore important that personnel that work in the department are given the relevant skills needed to help them play out their duties professionally. So whether you work as a casual or permanent staff, or whether you are just preparing yourself to join the housekeeping team of any hotel, this training session will be beneficial to you. My expectation is that you will be equipped with the relevant skills and you would understand how these skills help you to discharge your duties satisfactorily. So here are the 10 essential skills needed by room attendants. Skill number 1, towel folding. The purpose of this skill is that you need to be equipped with various ways you can fold the towel that is placed in the guest bathroom or on the bed of the bed to create the wow effect. Once you are able to understand this skill and to perfect this skill, you are able to create various themes in your room and it excites your guests. Skill number 2, cleaning. You need to know the various procedures you will use in cleaning the various statuses of the rooms. So for example, whether the room is vacant or the room is occupied, which is an overstay room, or the room is a checkout, you need to know the procedure to use in following to ensure that you are making the most out of the cleaning and you are not cleaning to rather make the place look bad. Room attendants who are not able to perfect the cleaning procedure, they clean and they must still be brought back to the room to perfect the work they did there because there will be lapses in the work they did. Skill number 3, bed laying. This is one of the core skills you need if you work in the housekeeping department or if you're a room attendant. You need to know how to lay your bed and you need to know how to position the various pillows that are supposed to be on the bed. You need to know how to position your duvet or your bed rag. Failure to perfect the bed laying skill is going to lead to making your bed and the bed looking unattractive afterwards. It is important if the bed is laid and laid properly, the corners of the bed are properly standing out with the linens in its proper position. Skill number 4, you need knowledge of germs and how they spread. In this COVID era, it is important to minimize the spread of germs in guest room because you don't want your guests to fall sick. And so you need to understand that you must use the correct cleaning detergent, which contains antibacterial to be able to fight germs. You'd also need to use water at the correct temperature in mopping the floor. You'd also need to ensure that you carry out a regular disinfection of or regular sanitizing of your door handles and electrical devices such as remote controls of the air condition, remote control of the television to ensure that you minimize spread of germs in the guest room because you want your guests to stay healthy. Skill number 5, communication. Working as a room attendant involves you also communicating with your guests. It is important you know the type of words to use. It is important you choose the correct tone of language. It is important that you maintain a good body language, not the body language to create the impression you are not ready to listen to the guest, and to maintain eye contact. Perfecting this skill will make your work easier when you need to clean a stayover room or an occupied room when the guest is present in their room. It also helps you in providing assistance to the guest, because most guests interact with room attendants if they need any other information or service. Then they can be directed to the relevant area. Skill number 6, learning knowledge. It is important you familiarize yourself with the types of linen that you'll be using in each guest room. So, for example, you need to know the type of beds that are in your room and the type of bed sheets that you'll be using for it. You need to know what goes on the bed sheet first. In some hotels, what they use is to first of all cover the mattress with a mattress pad to create that straightening effect when you have to lay the other sheet. Some hotels use 3 types of bed sheets, which is the accepted standard, while others, due to logistical challenges, they use 2 bed sheets. You must know the bed rag that is appropriate for the bed you are laying, or the correct duvet that will match the bedside size that you are laying. So you need this linen knowledge to ensure that when you need to lay a bed, you do it and you do it properly. Under linen knowledge also, it is important that you learn how to spot stains. There are times the sheets could be ironed and neatly folded and brought to you for work. But if you don't locate stains, you are likely to lay a bed with a particular linen that is stained. So you need to understand the various stains that are likely to be contained in the sheet and how to support your laundry staff to ensure that the correct procedures are used to take care of these things, so that you provide guests with a stain-free sheet when you are laying their bed or making up their room. Skill number 7, you need excellent time management skill. As a room attendant, you need to understand that you'll be allocated with quite a number of rooms to service. The time allocated for cleaning a vacant room should not be more than 20 minutes. The time allocated for cleaning a stayover or an occupied room should not be more than 30 minutes. The time allocated for cleaning a checkout room, which is a room that have been used and the guests have now left, sometimes vary between 40 to 45 minutes depending upon how long the guest stayed in the room. Once you familiarize yourself with this time duration, it ensures that you follow the correct timing in servicing rooms, so that the rooms can be released to the front office in a good time for the next guest that is waiting to take up the room. If you don't manage your time well, you are likely to delay in cleaning, and there could be people waiting at the reception, and that could impede the flow of work at the front office. You also need precision and attention to detailing. That is skill number 8. As a room attendant, you need to ensure that after you have set your room, after you have made your bed, after you have positioned the things in the bathroom, everything should be in line. Nothing should be out of place. You must ensure that where the table must be positioned is positioned well. Where the remote controls are supposed to be lined up is being lined up. How towels are supposed to be hung or arranged is being done properly. If you fail to ensure that these things are in place, it doesn't give your room a beautiful setting. But when everything is in place, it helps your room to stand out, and when guests checks in, they are excited with how things have been arranged or laid out in their room. It also creates a wow effect. Skill number 9. You need guest security, skills in handling guest security. So under guest security, the focus is going to be on the room keys or the key cards, how to ensure that you are not exposing guest rooms to unauthorized person. You also want to ensure that guest rooms are safe. You'd also want to ensure that guest properties in the room or luggages in the room are not tampered with. You also want to be sure that even rooms of guests are not being opened up for their friends in the absence of the guests. Security is a key issue in handling guest room because the guest room is already a security room, and the guest who also comes to sleep there is supposed to be protected. If you do your work and you do it haphazardly, you are likely to expose the guest to some kind of security threat. And so you need to acquire the skills and perfect it to ensure that your guest is protected while they are in the premises of the hotel or while they are in your rooms. Skill number 10. You need flexibility. The work of the room attendants entails a lot of work. If you are not flexible, you are not able to carry out other duties associated with your work properly. And so under flexibility, we also encourage the room attendant to ensure that they are leading healthy lifestyles. They are doing some kind of exercises when they are away from the premises of the hotel to ensure that they build enough strength or energy to be able to do the needed work within their unit. Thank you for listening. Look out for more videos from us.